Wait a second, let me get this straight. So I'm on the moon, and there are ancient ghost spirits wandering around. What you're trying to say is, moon's haunted? The Watcher would have you deal with spectres haunting the moon. I knew it! Moon's haunted! What? What the fuck? Hi, Pooch. What are you doing here? An unusually lustrous dog is gazing at you with what seems to be fond anticipation. Was this Venat's dog? Does it think I'm Venat? Alright, fair throw. I mean, lustrous dog. Where to next? Soul of Azem? Not Venat? I thought I was Venat. Who's Azem? Oh no. I've been talking about this for volumes. Wait. Hi Fladeus, if you're one of the souls who willingly sacrificed themselves to Zodiac, why do you want me to protect his prison? Is it because, as the Watcher originally mentioned, this isn't going according to plan and Zodiac isn't meant to be let free in its current state? Wait a second. Wait a second, so this location on the moon is called the Sea of Stars. First of all, it looks like there's more room than the zones they've actually shown me, but second of all, there's another zone? What's this other zone? Where do we go after the moon? Unless it's inside the moon. Cry havoc and let slip the dog of war. That's you, by the way. Hop on. Oh my god. Ride the dog? Yes, ride the dog. Oh my god, it's a flying dog. Of course it's a flying dog. Why wouldn't it be a flying dog? This is Final Fantasy XIV. The Allegans came here at some point then. Because that's Allegan tech. Interesting. I wonder what the Allegans did up here.
In the nick of time, to savor the crowning triumph. Unbound and free at last. Arise, Zodiac!
Fandaniel, I hate to embarrass you, but there should be one sword left, right? Otherwise, what's the point of saying that the Watcher repaired one, and then showing us just one getting destroyed? Did I miss something there?
Do you remember when I told you that I wanted to die, and take everyone with me? I meant it.
No, really? I would never have guessed. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, bye, Fandaniel. Yeah, he's gonna become the Heart of Zodiac. Is that what you planned for, Xenos? I feel like that's not what you planned for. Yes, I should help the people who want to end the world for a different reason. Greater good. Fuck off, Marsky. Who's this?
Believe and walk in faith. Let the light of your soul shine for all to see.
I don't recognize the voice.
Not quite the outcome you'd imagined, but a fitting one nonetheless. Don't you think so, Hades?
Okay, I feel like I'm supposed to know who that was, but I don't. But they were talking to Emmett Selk, so...
All I craved and more. Boundless power. Mine to command.
Oh, hi, Zodiac. How's it going? Alright, the notorious first trial of Endwalker is about to begin, which I have heard is very difficult. Unless it's been tuned down in a recent patch, I don't know. But the first trial of Endwalker is Zodiac. What the fuck do we do after this then? This feels a little unfinished. I could walk through his model and he disappears when I get too close. I feel like I'm not supposed to be able to get that close to him. That feels like a glitch. Oh well, they were under massive time constraints, so I'm not gonna levy this against them. But in the sake of fairness, I am gonna put it in the video. Alright, here we go. Yep, that's Zodiac.
Soon my hold over Zodiac shall be complete!
It isn't already? Oh no. Oh my god, the soundtrack though.
Mine! All mine!
I'm gonna cry, it's so good. Oh, hi Zodiac.
At last, I am become Zodiac!
Okay, this is more like what I'd expect Zodiac to look like, to be honest.
All in existence, bent to my will!
What the fuck is that for a move? Oh my god. Really? Here? Okay, I trust
All
you.
in existence, bent to my will!
I see. I'm glad I trusted him. Did we do this first try? Zodiac, Schmodiac. I didn't die once. Actually, that was a really good boss fight.
Is this the limit of your power? Is this how it ends?
That was a really good group as well. I think only one of us died at any point. And they were like, I said, oh, I've heard this boss is really hard. And they were like, oh, don't worry, it's not that scary, just follow us. And I did, and it was fine.
Thus, sealing my victory!
Whatever do you mean? What is happening?
From the first, all I wanted was for you to kill Zodiac!
Oh no, it was all part of his master plan.
Many methods to achieve the
It was all
desired
according to Keikaku.
Let your murder mark the beginning of the end. The coming of the final days!
Were we supposed to use Zodiac to stop the coming of the final days, as the original Science did, maybe? And now Zodiac's dead, so we can't? Is that what he's getting at, maybe?
A final chance, then, for Heidelin and her faithful. In Cataclysm, prove me wrong. I
Ah,
snare.
shit, I joined in Mr. Pandaria.
I, the star, and every living being, consigned to your oblivion.
Okay, you know what? I don't think I've said it yet. I finally forgive you, Square, for making the Crystal Tower Raid series something that you have to play through before Heavensward. Turns out it was kind of important on many different levels. Uh-oh.
At last.
What? What? Who? I don't like that I immediately looked to the source when that happened. It makes it seem like that was Heidelin. Unless by killing Zodiac I've completely upset the balance and now Heidelin is going to reshape the world in her image and we have to stop Heidelin. And that was Fandaniel's plan. He saw that Heidelin was the stronger of the two eldest primals through me, and therefore decided to get me to get rid of one so the other would take over the world. I mean, I hope not. I kind of believed Heidelin when she was being nice this expansion. Oh. Okay. So that next line immediately proved that theory wrong, but like, there was still like a feminine voice being very malevolent. That probably wasn't good. Here he comes. Fucking hell. So he knows how many forms you gotta have. Your inevitable boss fight better have 7 stages to it. Oh, he's gonna kill the Watcher, isn't he? Just add insult to injury. Go on in.
For the eldest of primals was a betrayal of promise. A pathetic creature incapable of inspiring true despair. That's what I crave. Pure, unadulterated despair.
It's gonna be awkward coming back down to the source. And was like, did you do it? Did you stop him? Did you kill Zodiac? And I'm like, well, I have good news and bad news. If you mean to avert the final days you shall have need of. You're right. Yes, please rest. The entire fate of our world hangs on the balance of a word you were next going to say, but sure, go and have a sleep for a while if you can't get one more word out. My god, man! Why don't you see it all started? What's that? Orange. I've always wondered what the original world was called. Eorzea. Ah. It's so fucking gratifying to finally be able to call it something other than the original star.
And so they sought a means to harness the forces of darkness, of activity and growth. Thus was Zodiac conceived. No less a power than a god's could set right the laws of nature and quicken the flow of ether within the star.
So is the second half of this expansion going to be all about solving the final days in a better, more permanent manner than the Science did? That's interesting. I could have sworn she beseeched me to banish the darkness. Good fucking point, Tamiris. This did start out as an age-old tale of light versus dark. Intent is not always in accord with spoken word. Is that your fancy way of saying, she didn't mean it though? She did not wish to speak of Eorzea and her history. This is the part of the game where they're like, okay, here's why you knew none of this up until now.
Should the source fall, what will become of the other worlds?
I have a feeling they will all fall, Thancred. Yep. Which means even Green will die. Oh no, now Thancred cares. Oh, was he thinking we could evacuate to the other reflections, maybe? Well, we can't, so... So the moon is a giant spaceship ready to take the people of the world to, I guess, another world? I love Final Fantasy so much, it's absurd and I love it. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I mean, maybe not hell yeah because I'm wearing Imperial armor now, but... it's alright. Imperials are basically our friends at this point, right? Oh my god. Wait, what? Hang on, let me see that properly. Oh, I love that! Oh, this weapon's getting put in a glamour dresser for sure. Fishing on the moon. I love it. I love it. You can fish on the moon. The place we seek is just ahead at Chlorophyll. There he is. What a good boy. Argos. Hi. Argos manifests in a flash. He seems glad to see you again. I'm glad to see you again, Argos. Holy shit, what the fuck is that, man? Is that a mecha dragon? What's up with that? Is that from a raid or something that I don't know about? I liked the idea that Zodiac was a necessary evil that had to be kept alive in order for the star to continue to live. Like they bound basically the ability of the star's survival to Zodiac. Literally the definition of the devil's in the details. I mean, maybe not literally, but now I can make it a video title. Wait a minute. I recognize these dudes. These dudes are in Final Fantasy XII, I think. I think. Okay, here's a prediction. Leporites are going to be playable characters at some point in the future. I guarantee it. So, Do the Leporites just believe that the planet in the sky is Eferis, or are we now just going to start calling the source Eferis? Like, is it because it's just like a sundered version of Eferis, but it's still Eferis, or what's going on here?
Pleasure to meet you all, but I'm still trying to make sense of this.
Confusion and bewilderment are completely understandable. Fear not. I
So-
shall walk you through it.
Thancred, you're fine accepting the fact that you've just come to the moon where I've killed a god of gods at that, but mouse people are where you draw the line.
Here we have Etheris, your home, and the moon where we are now. Without Zodiac around to keep things lively, so to speak, the celestial currents of the star have doubtless begun to degrade. A calamity of apocalyptic proportions will be visited upon Etheris, bringing an end to all life. Very sad, that.
Yes, very sad. Do you think that's what's going on at Charlian? Do you think they know that the planet's going to end up dying eventually? Like, if things kept on the way they were going, and that's why they've been cataloguing all of these. They've been sending the gleaners out to collect all of these parts of the world, so that they can basically do this. I don't know if they know about this place specifically, but you know what I mean, same plan.
Impressive technology. I dare say it is beyond anything we have ever seen.
No need to shower us with praise. All we've done is faithfully carry out the instructions left to us by Hydaelyn back in the old days, when she was still just Venar. She was dedicated to the study of the world and its inner workings.
So Hydaelyn was Venat, not me. I was oh god, I've already forgotten. That's embarrassing.
Moreover, the ship can only travel in short bursts. We intend to go down our list, hopping from star to star, until we find one suitable for resettlement.
What if we lose? What if we fail to stop the final days? And this is the next expansion. We end up having to resettle on another star. I wonder. Looking back on it now, I think that's the beauty of introducing this ship, this arc, at this point in the story. Like, the reason I think it's there is so that we can go, oh, there's still a possibility that we lose. Because without it, we'd just be like, yeah, of course we win, otherwise the MMO would come to an end and the story would end and it would all be a bit stupid. But this is like the what if we lose? The game could still go on, the story could still go on, but we could lose, right? I think that's why it's a thing. Or at least that's its secondary purpose. Its primary purpose, well, you'll see.
So, you're saying everyone's not like the Watcher? Oh, confound it all! Someone could have at least scribbled a note about your profound miniaturization.
Look who's talking.
That tome in thy possession.
I made an aura because I'm tired of being small in real life, and now the game's making me feel small as an aura, and I'm not okay with it. Oh, Living Way, calm down, love.
Building Way, can you hear me? Yes, we're all very busy. Change of plans. I need you to rebuild the domiciles at 1/3 the scale. All of them. Yes, all of them, and but me no buts. See to it with all speed.
Do you think one of us should tell her about Lalafels? That some of us are Lalafels? Maybe now's not the time to bring it up. It's interesting that so far none of us have raised the objection of like, oh, interesting. No, wow, I look so cool. None of us have raised the objection of like, yeah, we're not abandoning our home. Like, that hasn't come up yet. Maybe it's about to. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. My final 2 alligator pairs. I never thought I'd see the fucking day. I'm out of food. Holy shit. But what if I don't like carrots? You don't like carrots? Oh, you must mean you don't like them served in this fashion. Or not, we have pureed versions on hand if you haven't had time to chew. Guys, I hope you have more than just carrots for this long voyage. I hate to admit it, but I did rather like the carrots. Right, Thancred, but you're going to want to eat more than just carrots on this long journey that we're definitely not going to be undertaking because we're going to go and save the world, right, guys? We still haven't talked about this. By the way, I think this whole carrot thing is meant to be a clue to the fact that it's the Charlians who have been talking to these dudes, because Charlians famously do not care about food, so they wouldn't have provided them any information on food. So they would have thought carrots were okay to feed us. I still can't quite get over the fact that we found out that these mouse people are making an ark for us, and we've just gone along with it. We're just like, oh, okay. Show us around. Oh, I shouldn't have said simple, should I? Tamaris is like, it sure is bland. Oh god. Some of your best work, huh? Times and tastes truly have changed. Yeah, thanks. Of course Oriange likes it. The game knows just when to make it funny again. After all the heavy stuff. They're like, okay, now it's time for carrots and city cloves. Okay, back to the subject of your planet dying, I guess. Tamaris, eh? Crikey, even your names are amazing. I love lines like that, because I know there's someone who's called Squelchy Butt Farts. God. You know, when I first saw this, I did like it, but it's doing the opposite of growing on me, just white and bright light blue. I don't know. The sun and similar celestial objects in the Great Expanse. Yeah, we have a word for those. It's stars. But because we've decided stars are planets in this universe, you don't know what to call them, and now I'm laughing at you for it. So for thousands of years, they've been transforming the moon into a spaceship and an ark. That's crazy. Just imagine all those years when down on the source, or Etheris, that we're calling it now, people living their lives looking up at the moon, not knowing that all this shit was going on. That's so cool. They've spent 12,000 years preparing for this? It remains to be seen if people can be persuaded to evacuate when there are yet no signs of the final days. Ishtola, in all fairness, we haven't been back down there since I killed Zodiac. Preparation for the evacuation of Etheris is indeed crucial, but I am not yet willing to forsake our world and its reflections. And I trust I am not alone in my reticence. Yeah, I think there's probably a few billion people who might agree with you, Ishtola. Oriange's going for the greater good again. Buddy, it's been 2 times now. Was that not enough?
I thank thee. For all my supposed skill with words, I find it difficult to express such private thoughts.
Oh, Oriange. Don't we all?
What are they saying? Curse these ears and I'd bugger all.
Language living away! Oh, Jesus Christ, I get bluer. I get even bluer. Guys, I just killed Zodiac. Zodiac. Do you think you can stop me from leaving? Damn right I'm too powerful. Growing way, buddy. Come on, dude. Don't do this.
Forgive me, Living Way, but I cannot in good conscience proceed with this plan.
Huh? But what about the final days? The death and the doom? Oh, we have to hurry before it's too late.
Oh, my fellows. Maybe if you were dealing with patch 1 point something Oriange, or sorry, patch 2 point something Oriange. I always forget the Warriors of Darkness arc happened after Heavensward for some reason. Apparently I also forgot that the Heavensward patches were 3 point something, not 2 point something.
Names are an expression of the self, a declaration of one's hopes and aspirations.
Are they though? I mean, we don't choose our own names. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I didn't choose to be called Christian. It's a fine name. Spelled with a K. But I'm not religious.
I shall remain with the Loporrits to ensure that all is in order. Though we must needs prepare for every eventuality, you would all agree that the evacuation of our star is a last resort. To accept failure is to accept the demise not only of our star, but that of Reen's, of all reflections, and the souls that call them home.
Damn right. And the theme song's playing and everything. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I like how the Watcher found out we had a flower that will stay alive forever and shows us what people are feeling. And he's just like, yeah, she fucking would. She fucking would give you that.
Oh, and circling back to the matter of inappropriate secrecy, we ought to discuss our benefactors.
Sharlayans, obviously.
The Sharlayan Forum, yes?
See, that's what I like about this game. It knows we're not dumb. It knows we'll have figured it out by this point. It's like, yeah, obviously we're Sharlayans.
But let us continue this discussion upon our return. I dare say we have kept Alphino and the others waiting long enough.
God. That's gonna be a fucking meeting and a half, isn't it? Hi everyone, we're back from the moon. Killed Zodiac, met some mouse people, world's coming to an end, but the moon is a giant spaceship, so we're gonna be able to go to a brand new star if the world ends. But let's try and make that not happen, eh? Oh my god.